Welcome back. Today I wanted to do an updated review on this leash that I got from Ruffwear. This is their Switchback leash. I got a little over a year ago. Um, One of the updates to this, as opposed to some of the other leashes that I have from them, with this type of clip, is they put this piece of plastic on here where it locks so it can't come undone. Um, Two of the older front range leashes I have had popped off on its harness. Very rarely, but it did happen. Um, so that is a fix to that end. I was a little worried about that. It's actually on both ends. There's one on that end too. And I was worried that it wasn't going to hold up. And so far, it has. Um, this leash spends a lot of time just around my neck because where I live, I get to let my dog run free a lot. And even whenever I do throw this on, I don't always clip this because it's for short little road crossings, we'll call it. Like you're on a trail, you go a mile or two, you come up to a road crossing. Yeah, slip the hook on their harness or their collar real quick, get them across the road, cut them back loose again. So I don't even really use this all that much, but it has held up better than I thought it would. I'm not saying that if you use it all the time, it'll last as long as what mine has, but it's done pretty well in my opinion. Um, the other one issue that I've had with it is this, for some reason, right after I got real stiff and it would get stuck. Threw a little 3-in-1 oil on it and it's been working fine ever since. Um, what makes this leash unique is the fact that it's a double leash. You have, a clip here, that clip, so you can clip to a dog, you can clip to a dog, and technically you could walk two dogs with it. You can slide this out here, and run it as a waist leash. Um, Lengthen it, shorten it, whatever. It's a very versatile leash. I only have one dog, so it doesn't really make a difference in that respect. But if you have two, it could be very beneficial in that respect. I like it because it's a little bit longer. It's like a little over 6 foot, I believe, and that's what I like about it, and the fact that it's adjustable. So if you end up where you really need a short leash, you can adjust it way down and shorten it up. Plus, when you run it around the waist, the extra little bit of length gives them a decent amount of room, especially when they're hooked into a harness. On days where it is busy or you do actually need a leash, because sometimes I do towns on rainy days or whatever, and I do clip this and lock it in, and it's on for the entirety of our walk. But vast majority of my time, this does spend just kind of around my neck. But I also do a lot of miles in a week. We do 4 or 5 miles a day, easy. And just because I spend it's around my neck a lot of the time, it's still I use it. I use it daily. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, I just wanted to do a quick update on it because I've been pretty impressed with it. The other issue that I have had with it is right here. There is some tearing in the handle. I actually sent in for the warranty on that, or their guarantee, because again, I don't use walk him on it all that much, and that stitching and the material tore there, and it's odd for a piece of their gear to mess up this early. Um, I do have a harness that I need to do a video on. Actually, I have a couple of them that I feel like it wore out a little too soon, but I have a lot of gear from them. I mean, we're talking, I have 5 or 6 leashes, 6 or 7 harnesses, a bunch of their coats, couple pairs of boots. Like, I have a lot of Ruffwear stuff. The trail runner bowls, like, I really do have a lot of stuff. So much so that I'm even getting their stickers, So, they are a great company. Nothing's perfect, though. So keep that in mind that, unfortunately things do mess up. They do have a great warranty. So you got to watch that there. Like I said, if you throw a little 3-in-1 oil, if this gets sticky, it works out pretty well. But been very impressed with this leash. And hope you enjoy the video. If you're looking for a leash, go check out Ruffwear. They have a couple different ones to choose from. One that'll suit your style or your need. This one seems to suit mine pretty well, and I've been pretty happy with it. Have a good one, guys, and we'll catch you on the next one.